Good afternoon, distinguished dais, respected Bhatkarji, Gaurang Prabhuji, my colleague from the university, Dr. Kurne, Dean Humanities, Parag Kalkar, Dean Commerce and Management, Rajesh Pandey, Member of Management Council, rest all dignitaries, both on the dais, sitting in practice. It's indeed a proud privilege to be part of this very momentous occasion wherein we are starting or rather opening a new center of research, Bhakti Vedanta. And this is not my first visit to this particular place. This perhaps is the third. And prior this, about 2 years before time, there was a conclave of vice chancellors wherein Gaurangji only made a presentation about creating 86 onward this whole movement connected with entire world as such. And the kind of basically objectives those are set in what Gaurangji Prabhu made a presentation that what actually it is looking at and why there is a necessity of creating such a research center as such. In fact, on the campus, this idea came to my mind couple of times that we should have something in the religious studies as such. But somehow, you all know that there are like certain things attached when you call it the religious and all that. So there's always a problem sort of. But I'm happy that some way indirectly actually it is happening with all in that when he was studying himself, he used to relish the food at the Hare Krishna along with. So that is called as the science of yoga. So all those things to a great extent we are trying to create in the form of e-mode or e-content mode, and it would be made available on the university platform as such. So whoever would be interested in going for a certification, the university would provide such a certification as such. So the ancient thought leaders basically right from Kautilya to Panini to Aryabhatta to so many of them. And these are not going to be just biographical sketches, but the kind of basically research statement that are associated with these names, how can they be taken forward? So India has a rich heritage, rich sort of a culture, rich, in fact, I would say the knowledge system, whether it is Upanishad, when we speak about Ayurveda, in fact, the Sushrut Samhita, these are very ancient sort of a texts that are available as such. And they need to be studied time and again. In fact, it is the Bhagavad Gita has not attracted only a few sort of, right from centuries together. And we all know what is Bhagavad Gita. It is basically the Guru Shishya kind of a samvada, dialogue between Prabhu Shri Krishna and Arjuna. And Arjuna, when he's completely confused in front of him, basically he's saying that I have to have a war with those people who belongs to me. They are my family members. They're very close and near and dear to me. So that is the time, in fact, in the form of a teacher or a guru, Prabhu Shri Krishna stood up and said, like, I will not fight a war for you. Na dhari shastra kari, sangene goshti yukti chachara. And in that he has mentioned that basically, although they are your relatives and all that, but they are, मराठीमध्ये ज्याला म्हणतो की दुराचारी आहे, सदाचरणाचं आचरण नाही केलेलं, त्यांनी दुराचरण आहे सगळं. सत्याचा कास त्यांनी धरलेला नाही, असत्याचा कास त्यांनी धरलेला आहे. आणि धर्म आणि अधर्म याच्यामध्ये अधर्माच्या बाजूने आहे. त्यामुळे कौंतेय जो तुझा स्वतःचा भाऊ आहे, तो सुद्धा जरी किती पराक्रमी असला, दुर्योधन किती पराक्रमी असला, किंवा द्रोणाचार्य ज्यांनी तुला शिकवलं तेही त्यांच्या बाजूने जरी उभे असले तरी आत्ता त्यांनी जो मार्ग स्वीकारला तो चुकीचा स्वीकारलेला आहे. आणि ह्या मार्गासाठी तुला लढणं अत्यंत गरजेचं आहे. त्यामुळे जेव्हा अर्जुनासारखा शिष्य पूर्ण कन्फ्यूज होतो. आणि संपूर्ण गीता जर पाहिली तर एव्हरी अध्याय, इफ यू गेट इन टू every problem that you face, there is an answer you would find in Gita. That is what is the beauty of Gita. आणि मग पुन्हा 13व्या शतकामध्ये आपण जर पाहिलं असेल की पुन्हा यादवकालीनच प्रकार आहे, सगळा यादवांचंच इथे राज्य होतं. पुन्हा कुठेतरी यादवी माजल्यासारखी होते. आणि त्यावेळेला पुन्हा एक कुठेतरी आपेगावच्या कुलकर्णींचा मुलगा ज्ञानेश्वर, त्यानं पुन्हा त्याच्यावर भाष्य केलं आणि ज्ञानेश्वरी निर्माण झाली. आणि फ्रीडम स्ट्रगलच्या बाबतीत तुम्ही जर विचार केला, जिथून महाराष्ट्रातून पुण्यातून विशेषतः फ्रीडम स्ट्रगलची जी काही, ज्याला आपण म्हणतो की स्वराज्यासाठी जो प्रयत्न झाला आणि ज्याला आपण म्हणतो की मोठ्या प्रमाणात इथनं शिक्षणाच्या माध्यमातून हा प्रकार जेव्हा सुरू झाला पुण्यामध्ये, तर लोकमान्य टिळक त्यांनी सुद्धा पुन्हा मंडाळ्यामध्ये जे काही काम केलं ते गीता रहस्य लिहिलेलं आहे. त्यामुळे फॉर सेंचुरीज टुगेदर, इन फॅक्ट दिस गीता हॅज नॉट ओनली enchanted, attracted, but has guided many lives as such. And therefore, such beautiful composition, such basically beautiful literature that we have, whether it is Upanishad, whether it is Vedas, so that is what perhaps would lead us the proper ways, and that is what required the most. And from that point of view, creating such a center where it would be research, the best of the things perhaps would be brought out, will be published, and not only published, not for the purpose of getting a good API, but actually to make people live properly, some kind of a sort of a enlightenment that will happen through these sort of a research papers and research activities. In fact, the courses that they have projected today, proposed courses, Vedic culture and knowledge. In fact, that is what would be the most historic thing that would be happening. So many good things that are available, and they needs to be not only projected but needs to be basically showcased to the world what India has. Self-development series for college and corporate youth, and in which he himself have mentioned about like India is basically demographically, if you look at 48% presently, and by 2030, 60 to 65% of the population of India would be youth, below the age group of 30-35. And that you require to have a research center, you require to have basically very dedicated kind of a people working on various different aspects as such. And to keep away people from all these distractions, perhaps, I am hoping this particular center would put in their heart and brain together, and we would be with you